Hi guys, rachybop here, and I am filming a reaction video to this first MAXIS monthly because I think it was Simguru Nick said it's reaction video worthy, and I just thought, well, why not just film one then? Also, I have no idea what they're going to announce. I feel like they've really hyped it up, so it has to be big, but we have been hyped up before and let down, so hopefully it's not just like a new rug or something. We'll see. Watching the countdown live now, I'll put a link to the actual Twitch rerun so you can watch it over there, or you can watch it here with me and watch me react along. And if I need to move my face at any point in case I'm blocking anything important, I will. We're into seconds countdown. Singer Romeo is making me yawn. Okay, this is going to be a half-hour stream. So, and there's a lot of content to cover because they said they're covering PC, mobile, console, and what else is there? Everything, basically everything MAXIS. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, get ready. Are we going to run a trailer? I can't take the suspense. Why are you not ready, guys? It's a trailer. It's a trailer. Oh, it's not a trailer. I can't hear you, Kate. Blame Steve, everybody blame Steve. This is awkward. Oh, Kate. It won't be long before everyone... There we go. I'm sorry we don't have any audio. God bless her. Who knows the secret? Can anyone lip read? Who knows the secret she's given away? So are we running a trailer?
Now you're unmuted.
Susul, and welcome to our first ever MAXIS monthly live stream. We had a bit of a false start there. Hashtag blame Steve. Going to get that out of the way right now. We're super excited to have you guys here tuning in to this first ever live stream in which we're going to chat about all things MAXIS. So quick reminder about what MAXIS monthly is. MAXIS monthly is a 30-minute live stream. You can think of it as a State of the Union where we're going to talk about all things MAXIS across multiple products. So today we've got a little bit about The Sims Mobile, The Sims Free Play, and of course The Sims 4 on PC, Mac, and console. So our first thing that we're going to start out with is The Sims Free Play. And this was sent to me by the Sims Free Play team over in Australia at Fire Monkeys. And they've had a lot of stuff come out over the last few months. From June onwards, honestly, it's been a crazy year for The Sims Free Play. After requesting it for over 6 years, we finally delivered Pregnancy. And they had their very first live stream to showcase it, which was a very exciting moment for them. Then in July, SimTown expanded its couture offerings. By the way, couture is a very hard word to say. With a brand new fashion boutique, complete with dazzling mirrors, luxe fitting rooms, and plush lounges. We also had an update in August with the Luxury Living update, which introduced innovations in interior design, which can control lighting and electronics thanks to the new Hans, which is the home automation system. Want to change that lighting color or open your lounge room curtains? Hans can let you do that. I also wanted to showcase some really cool community content that has continued to come out of the Sims Free Play community. Steve, switch on over.
Steve? Steve?
First, we've got from the girl who games. She did a major revamp on her website, complete with a brand new theme and promises more changes soon. Anything you want to know about The Sims Free Play or The Sims Mobile, you've got to check out her blog, which is thegirlwhogames.blog.
She has the best site.
We also saw Make 2 and Contrary Sims collaborate for a new home design flip challenge. As you can see here, there's some pretty cool looking houses. So be sure to check out their channels on YouTube at Contrary Sims and Make2.
Woo!
And then from Luke the Plum Bob, he was
Luke.
super excited to reveal our new luxury living live event in The Sims Free Play. So be sure to check out his channel. He does a lot of great content for The Sims Free Play, The Sims Mobile, and The Sims.
Woo!
So that completes our Sims Free Play segment. Now I'm going to ask the always dapper Sim Guru Gil to join me to talk a little bit about The Sims Mobile.
Yeah.
I need to go back to the screen, guys.
Yeah, throw this on.
Steve?
We got to let him get mic'd up.
Steve? I'll just move my head down because Steve has left
Guys,
the
he's
screen
showing me up. I
But
figured
maybe-
if he was
maybe
going to be
needs
on
to.
here in a suit jacket, I really had to bring it with the bathrobe.
You've got lapels. That's.
I do have lapels and they're nice white piping.
Oh, I don't have my freezer bunny pin on. Oh, wow.
Don't say freezer buddy pins. Everybody will want one.
I
So if you don't know, Sim Guru Gil is the creative director on The Sims Mobile, which came out earlier this year, officially. I think it was March 6th. So really exciting. And already in it's been like 7 months, the amount of content that we've released.
We've been going fast.
We've been going real fast. So Brandon, can you tell me a little bit about what's been happening, especially since, let's say, July? I think there's been a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the major
Hey.
thing that just happened was that we released Waterfront, which
That was really requested.
yeah. Well, I mean, it was sitting right there on the map, and it had the coming soon on it. So yeah, we released it. We created 2 new venues within that space, which houses 4 different careers essentially, or stories as we call them.
Yep.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the creation of that district, and especially the 2 venues that went within it. For anybody who has unlocked it and is looking around in that area, there's a few Easter eggs as to future stories that are going to be in that space. If you look behind the science center, and
yeah, that's
how
one of my
it connects
favorites.
to the back of the spa. Yeah, there's a reason why the people who are working in the spa have super powers. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Sim Guru Miriam. She's our writer. She loves writing those stories, and the community honestly loves the stories that she writes as well.
That's really cool.
And I know you guys have also released a lot of new build, buy, and create a sim content.
Oh yeah, I mean,
regular basis too.
yeah, we're constantly trying to add things to the game, be it just with straight up ads into Create a Sim or into Build Buy, but also in having little quests that kick off every once in a while.
Yep.
We also have major events that kick off. We just actually closed out one of those, which was the back to school event.
Yep.
It seemed like everybody liked it.
Well, what I like about what you guys are doing with the different events that you're having is it's never the same type of event. You know, we
totally.
really shake it up, and you know, try different things, and if you find something that works really well, you know, you use that again, and very cool.
Yeah, we're really listening to what everybody is saying about especially the major live events, and trying to make adjustments as we go. Actually, I'll go ahead and tease the fact.
Yeah, we were going to tease a little bit about what might be coming up in the future.
Yeah, so we wrapped up back to school. Anybody who didn't get Internet Icon the first time around, that one is just about done now. I'm actually doing it for the first time. I hadn't gotten Internet Icon yet, so I'm working on that one myself. But later this month, of course, it's October.
Yes, it is October. Wait, is it October?
It's the
Time is
spookiest-
flying by.
It's true. It's the spookiest month. So we have a pretty major live event happening later on this month. And for those of you watching the stream, so you have a little bit of in the know, we're doing something a little bit different this time. Keep an eye out for a quest that is going to kick off before the live event, where you can earn some special decos that will help you out in the live event.
Yeah, definitely.
Decos.
I know those items
mean-
always are really valuable.
I think that's what
That's
they
awesome. One of the things I also love about the Sims Mobile community, and if the community here doesn't know that's watching, I used to be the community manager on the Sims Mobile before joining the Sims 4 on PC and console, and that role has now been taken over by Sim Guru Frost, who's great friend of mine and doing a really good job. But I've had the pleasure of working with the game changers in the community in The Sims Mobile from the very beginning, you know, back when we were in soft launch days, and the passion and creativity that comes out of that community is just incredible. And it was actually great. I was talking to one of our game changers, Arson Girl Gaming, the other day, and she sent me a picture of back when we did a fun little thing last October where we had her and Rory Plays on site for something, and it was really fun. But that kind of leads into wanting to showcase some of the content that the Sims Mobile community has been creating lately. So Steve, hit it.
It's always like a
so this one was real cool. Obviously, there's a lot of popularity in pop culture right now around, you know, the real celebrities of X, Y, and Z. So I really liked this one that
so cool.
Arson Girl created in collaboration with Jason Tyree of walkwithjason.com. He's an awesome artist who has created a comic book, and Arson Girl partnered with him to do this, The Real Celebrities of Simville, which I think is just like, you know, really, really cool.
He creates all kinds of
and, you know,
really
Arson Girl
freaking
is just a
amazing
fantastic
things. And what I'm
game
sharing with you
changer
today is
in our
just one of
community
them.
as well,
There's a new
very
series
involved.
of
So, you know, we can
videos
see
that
some of
on a
our
weekly basis.
some of those celebrities. I think we all might know who that is. That's
So
like
good.
my man Bob Pancakes,
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
Definitely.
And then, you know, over here we've got Kristen Myrie, who's another one of our
Yay,
longtime game
Kristen.
changers. She's been part of the program now for years. She did a really great thing where she showcased other people's homes. She visited them
That's really cool.
and created a really awesome video, which she shared on YouTube, of touring other people's homes. Oh, we've got an ad, even though I canceled out of it. So, you know, I definitely recommend checking out Arson Girl's channel, as well as Kristen Myrie XO. And then Rachybop, who has been one of our longtime game changers in The Sims. She worked with Beth, who is one of our modelers on the dev team, to go a little bit behind the scenes of the making of the waterfront, and specifically the new item, the juicer.
Yes.
Which I think is really cool. And I think this is one of the first times we've done something like this with the Sim Gurus, where we actually have them peel back the veil a little bit on the development process.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we love being able to share that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think our community loves to see a little bit more into what the dev process is like. I think it's really important, and it's very cool, you know, as a fan of the franchise.
Yeah.
And then this is one of the coolest ones.
Oh, right.
Rachybop and Beyond Sims, two of our longtime members of the Sims community, they created a podcast about all things Sims, which I think is just so cool. I've got a really long commute, so podcasts are my saving grace.
Me too.
And when I need a break from my true crime podcast, this is a really great one called Llama Drama, which I love the name.
That is great.
The name is just really fun. So these are just some of the examples of such creativity and innovation in the community. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, the team really enjoys soaking all of this in.
I know
really
that. That's really cool. When we released Waterfront, I also know we did our first ever Q&A live stream with the English Simmer, and some of you guys joined in. I think we had you and Sim Guru Brittany.
Yep.
And who else joined? I want to say there was Sim Guru Azure
yep.
also joined, and that was really cool to getting to see a little bit more behind the scenes.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else on The Sims Mobile? Can I pry a little more out of you, Brandon?
I can say, well, we've got the spookiest of events happening this month. There will be another couple live events before the year is out, so keep an eye out for those.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us. I super appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I look forward to coming back sometime.
Yeah, we definitely would like to have you back. Make sure you shower next time.
Okay.
That's cool.
She says
Just don't show me up. So that moves us into The Sims 4. So for that, I am going to bring on SimGuru Ninja, who I finally let him out of his box, guys. It was time for his walk, and I figured he could use a little breathing room. And we're going to bring on one of our senior designers, Jeff Mitchell, who is going to help show off a little bit of content. Before we get to that, however, I am going to remind everybody that Spooky Stuff releases on console today. So, woo! So, if you're a console player and you want to get your hands on some fun Halloween themed items. Be sure to pick that up. We've also got a bundle, I believe, right now on sale, which includes parenthood, cats and dogs, and kids' room stuff. So I can't believe I rememred all of that.
Perfect. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
And man, like, it's hard to believe that console has only been out about a year, and how much content we've released on that. It's catching up pretty fast to the BC Mac product, which is pretty good. I think that's really cool. Now, before we move into showcasing some really fun sneak peeks at content, I did want to talk about the October patch. I do know that we announced at the end of September that we would be doing an October patch. That was part of wanting to be more transparent with the community and let you in a little bit earlier on when things are coming up so you can better prepare. We did need to shift the October patch, and it will no longer be coming out this month, but it will be coming out soon. And the reason for this is because we needed a little extra time to work on really polishing that content up to get it in a really awesome state for you, the players, to enjoy. So we know that that's kind of really part of being able to be transparent with you guys is being able to let you know that these things are happening, and by letting you in early on changes that are coming up, there are times when things are going to change or shift. That's just part of the game development process, absolutely. I think.
I think Jeff and I were ready to ship it all out, but Kate said absolutely not. But,
blame
I mean,
Kate.
whatever, it's fine.
Blame
it's
Kate.
fine.
Yes,
I don't think
yes.
anybody is
Everybody's
Polish is important.
All right.
So that brings us into the moment I think a lot of people have been waiting for, which is to give you an early look at some of the fun content that is coming up in that future patch. Couple caveats. This is a very early look. Very, very early. Jeff was stressing out a little bit yesterday, but we think it's really cool to be able to give you a sneak peek at kind of what we're bringing and what the dev process really looks like, what it looks like in that early stage. So without further ado, I'm going to let Jeff take over, who is going to show you some fun new content.
Hey gang, yeah.
I gave him the keyboard. This is scary.
All right, so as Kate said, very early on, but I think it's important that we kind of pull back the curtain and let you see, for full transparency, kind of what we do and how we deliver content to you. So there's a lot of stuff coming. We're going to show you a very kind of small sample. And one of the things for engagement that everybody gets coming up is a new career. And I don't know if you want to do any preamble to that, or we just go right into it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can go in and start driving a little bit. When we say engagement content, this means it's going to be coming in a free update.
Oh,
everybody is
Special
going to get it. You won't have to purchase any paid content to enjoy this new career, which it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's our gift to you.
Yeah, it's our gift to you. I think this is one of those careers that people have been kind of asking for a while, something around fashion and style. So I'm really excited for this career to come.
Yeah, so are we. Thank you. Good.
I didn't do any of the work. That was all Jeff and team.
So Navid doesn't have a job? You're going to get Navid a job?
So meet our hero. This is, I like to call him Navid Botke. Yeah. No relation to anybody on the panel. It's a little awkward that you happen to be wearing the same shirt. But we'll get past that. So let's get right to the career. As some of you saw, I joined a new career, which we're calling the Style Influencer. Skipping through the first work assignment so we can just talk a little bit about it. When we knew we were going to do an engagement career, we thought about a whole bunch of things, from the crazy whimsical to the very kind of everyday. But what we kept coming back to was it was important that it was a creative outlet so you can tell stories. And one of the things that we haven't done a lot of is leverage the power of our Create-A-Sim outfit catalog. And so the very cool thing about this career is you can take everything from CAS when you create a sim and incorporate it into your everyday profession. And so when we landed on the Style Influencer career, it was important that it took your passion and turned it into a profession. So this is kind of inspired by a lot of the blogging, fashion sites, kind of creating your own outfit and expression. So I just... Yes, we did. So I joined the career, and as you can see, he could use all the fashion help he can get. It's,
Nothing. We're not saying anything about.
No, this
about
is this is Navid. This is Navid. He joined. Yeah, he joined his roommate.
This is why I'm here.
This is why you're
I'm here.
Fate Homestead. So she's a little bit further on the career. We're gonna do
Okay.
surprise.
Oops, surprise.
We'll do a cooking show reveal where I show you the intro and then switch to later careers. Obviously, this isn't very interesting right now, but you start your humble beginnings as a rag reviewer. Essentially, you're a fashion journalist, leveraging the writing skill, but as you progress further and further up, your creativity starts to take the front and center role. It's kind of based on photography and painting, and let's actually do a little bit of, oh, that's the old camera. It's going to challenge me.
Man.
Yeah.
We like to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, well,
really
here we
make
go.
your first stream out.
All right,
something.
so I'll run with this. As I start my career, you know, I'm kind of interested in style, even though I'm not showcasing it myself. And so I'm going to go discuss outfits here with Kate. She's
You
playing
mean Fate?
Fate, yeah, sorry. That's just logical.
Bit of a
Common slip.
slip.
Yeah, Fate Homestead. And so we're going to talk about careers, and let me move her out of the way a little bit. So one of the things you're going to do is write a whole bunch of articles, which requires interviewing some folks, just kind of talking about your passion, which is clothing and outfits, and you can kind of put together whatever you want. This is a work from home career, so you have assignments. You can choose to rabbit hole and go into the office, although you start as a freelance journalist, so you're just kind of going and running the beats. And then you can choose to work from home and do some assignments. I skipped the first one if you noticed that modal. But we can, let's see, is there any, write some articles. And so as you progress through, you're leveraging that writing skill, but more and more you're going to be asked to do more creative options. So let's speed through the writing of our first article that we're going to submit to the local Culture Beat e-zine.
I'm really trying to. I mean, Fate is really trying to distract.
Poor Naven.
Yeah, so
Naven.
you can tell
Naven.
she's already a little bit more fashion forward than Naven is. Look at notice the bathrobe with all of the accessories she's rocking. This is her everyday wear, a trend that she's trying to get started.
It's a good trend.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in full support of it.
So let's finish writing this article, and these articles can later be submitted, and it's one of the ways you can progress up your profession. Tongue twisters included here.
Profess up your progression.
Yeah, do all of the P's. All right, and so we're going to do this. You know, you've seen writing on computers before. Let's be honest, the computer can do almost anything in this game, so let's get away from that. And what also comes with a new career are two new signature objects. The first of which I'm really excited about is we're calling the Sketchpad. And essentially, it is a portable easel. So I'm going to have Navid come over here and do some drawing. You notice he's standing and just drawing on the fly. He acquired the painting skill as a result of doing that, and
That's cool.
again, very rough.
Navid needs to get his head, you know, in the game.
He does. He really does. I'm going to resume this. He's feeling a little flirty. So he's going to stop and feel himself a little bit and then get right back to it. So, you know, it's using digital painting on this tablet-like device to unlock all the same canvases that you would find normally on the easel, except the best thing about this is you can take it wherever you go. You want to go to the park and sketch from reference, paint some inspirations, you can do that with this device. In addition to, and this is, let me speed this up a little bit so we can get an output. There we go. So, well, just like the easel, it actually outputs. No.
Can I do that while sitting?
You can. In fact, you spoiled it. But there is Navid's first drawing, clearly a masterpiece.
Not based on what anybody in real life has ever drawn.
Right, right.
Hanging over his desk on the
as you can
mini
see,
fridge.
it goes anywhere you go. In addition to all of the recipes from the easel, it has some special functionality, which I think will let Fate show off. So Fate has gone further up. She's got her very own. It's a career reward that unlocks as you progress up the style influencer. So she's gone up the career and has branched, I think around level 6, over to becoming a stylist. So really focusing on fashion, kind of putting her writing roots behind her, And she gets, as all careers go, a lot of new interactions within her career, as well as some functionality on the sketchpad that we just saw. So she's a little bit more experienced painter, so she has all the same easel interactions, in addition to a very new genre of painting, which is illustrative. So she can actually create sketch canvases. So instead of watching TV right from the couch, she'll whip that thing out of her inventory, and she's going to draw some new kind of illustrative, painterly things. Again, rough content. We'll get it resumed here.
Yeah, reminder, there are still some little things we've got to work
That's
out,
right.
some text we still have to polish up.
Yeah, tighten up some
We usually don't
functionality.
show
Yeah.
off software until really it is just about done.
Yes.
So it's fun to be able to actually reveal it a little bit more,
Yeah,
show it off a little bit earlier.
Yep.
All right, she's definitely in her
She's
emotions
too
right now.
distracted
Yeah,
by Navid.
I mean that.
I don't know why. Look at that shirt.
Who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
David gets no respect.
So she's gonna. There we go. Did she finish it? Nope. All right.
She's too
Stop
busy.
talking. Yeah. Autonomy will do that. So here we are. Full stop. Talking to some people outside. So I can scrap it. I can paint from reference. Some of the images are out. We're still working on some of that. But
There we
It's
go.
the midnight.
yeah,
line.
you know, it's her dark period. But we'll slap this. You can name it whatever you want, like all canvases, and we'll.
Wow.
So you can tell the difference in skill. So this is
Slightly.
a more illustrative landscape photo that she did. So that's one of the new objects. You can also upgrade this to paint canvases faster, in addition to taking it wherever you go. So it's a little bit of a technological improvement on your standard easel. All right, so the other thing, let's get Navid out of here. He has his roots in video gaming, so he's probably browsing the web for video game secrets. That's where his skills formally lie. But let's progress further down the career for her and do some interactions. So she has a couple of things she can do because of her career. She can discuss fashion, of course, because that's what she's about in this profession. We'll talk about it. But as you progress up, particularly this branch of stylist, what would a stylist be without being able to actually make over a sim? So
That is true.
we could ask the models look, but honestly, we've seen this. So let's offer to make over Navid.
Ooh, a makeover.
Yeah, he needs it.
He does need it.
He's stuck in the
Navid.
early 2000s. But look at those sleeves. Look at that skin art.
But this is not based on anybody.
This
we
is not
really
based on
know.
anybody. No, this is a random sim that I just happened to find. In fact, the first one that came up today. Let's stand him up. So the other things style influencers can do, and we'll talk about some of the stuff you can do at the very edge of the career when you get to the top end of the skill. Where we are. Offer to make him over. Let's hope he accepts this time. So, of course, the more you know a person, the more likely they are to put their look in your hands. So, let's see. He thinks he's looking pretty good. She thinks he could probably do a little bit better. So, she's assessing his stuff, taking out the measuring tape, getting the fits. She looks at her color palette here, figures out what's going to go good for him. And then hopefully, if all goes well, boom! You actually can, as another sim, take any target sim, NPC or otherwise, in our case a roommate, into CAS, and create a sim mode, and dress him however you want. So this is one of the fun things that looks awesome. Maybe some...
You're looking real good, Nick.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go. There we go. I'm enjoying that.
And maybe drop. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff there. Maybe that's too advanced for Naven. Let's just do it up.
Ooh, hairs.
Yeah.
I
So
like hairs.
that's gonna be Naven's new look. And the cool thing is you can set it per category. So every day when Naven goes out and about, Navid, keep on getting that confused. He'll be sporting this look. So let's check that out.
Fate has great style.
Fate has incredible taste. Yeah. And boom! So, well, I mean, he gave his initial consent to go with the makeover, but he is now going to be sporting this look. One of the other things as you progress up the career is you can actually apply this same concept to your entire world. You can potentially create a trend for male Sims and female Sims, set whatever you like, and if you're lucky, you'll happen to see maybe the welcome wagon or folks show up wearing whatever, maybe a blue hoodie.
Awesome.
Well,
thanks for having me.
yeah,
It's a
thank you,
pleasure to
Jeff.
be with you.
I think you did great on your first live stream. Yeah,
Good job.
thank
Your
you.
first
Thank you.
live stream?
This is my very first live stream.
Hopefully it's not,
Yeah.
not his last one yet.
I know.
10 years we have worked together.
10 years, and
this
this is the first time they
live
let
stream.
me in front of people.
10 years I've worked with this guy.
Right. Well,
I find him quite distasteful. Quite distasteful.
So, one thing I wanted to touch on right now was just to provide a little Game Changer program update. So as you know, we are constantly expanding the Game Changer program. We love our Game Changers.
Absolutely.
I mean, we love our community as a whole, and our Game Changers are really just an extension of that. You know, there's only so many of us, and we can't always be the eyes and ears at every moment, and our Game Changers really help
Absolutely.
help us in that
Such a great
area.
group.
So we added 50 additional Game Changers in August, or no, July or August, and we're looking to add another 35 in this month, and then we're going to also open up some additional opportunities in the coming months. So, you know, we'll be looking for people who are YouTube creators, Twitch streamers, website creators, fan site, people who run fan sites. So everybody who's interested in being a game changer, definitely keep an eye out for those. It'll be on my Twitter account is generally where I will promote that, as well as the forums. But yeah, you know, we're really excited about growing the Game Changer program. It's really become one of those foundational things, I think, for
it's
the
a great group.
the Sims community.
Love chatting with them. I try to engage with them regularly because they are always full of good feedback, suggestions, ideas.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have the best community. Period.
We do.
So
we do. It's
we're really lucky.
You know, I've worked on a lot of different products and with a lot of different dev teams, and this is easily one of the most passionate dev teams I've worked with, and one of the most incredible, dedicated communities as well. It's
Totally.
just
Good people all the way around.
we're really lucky.
You don't have to say that just because you work here. I mean, you could.
Steve, pipe down over
dare
there.
you, Steve.
Enough from the
No,
peanut gallery over there. Steve,
The community, you can tell they put their heart into this game.
Absolutely.
And we love them. We put our heart right back into this game as well. I mean, honestly, I wish there was more we could show you on this live stream. I wish there was more that we could tease.
You know, and we're working on trying to find more ways to be transparent with you and give you some insight into what's coming up. You know, when we can. Obviously, I think we've shared, you know, before that there are some things at times that we just can't talk about.
Yeah.
But you know, we're trying. We're making little steps. You know, every month, every day. So you know, it's pretty exciting. You know, I'm hyped for that new career.
I'm super hyped for that new career.
I think careers are one of those things that we definitely could use more of. You know, I've played, I don't know, thousands of hours. Played many careers multiple times, so I'm really excited, and I think
the more things to do, the better. And I think that was a great tease for this first MAXIS Monthly.
I think so too. You know, we do want to set the expectation that not every MAXIS Monthly is going to be, you know, this level of content that we're going to be revealing. But you know, I think this is a really good one to come out of the gate with. Yeah, you know, I think it's really cool, and thanks to everybody who joined.
Absolutely.
You know, obviously Simguru Ninja and Jeff. Let's maybe convince him to become an official Simguru as well, and Steve keeping us in control, and you know, only a couple little flubs.
And even Simguru Romeo.
Wait.
What are you even doing?
What are you're supposed to be working.
It doesn't matter.
Get out of here.
All right.
Anyway.
Cool.
If you liked what you saw here and want to see more of it, we're going to be hosting a special live stream on October 11th at 11 a.m. So we hope you'll join us. We're going to dive a little bit more on some of the content that you've seen here. And, you know, Dave, I think you might want to book a little time on your calendar for early next week to make sure you check out our social channels.
Next week. Okay,
yeah,
that's coming
check out our social
soon.
channels
That's
early
real
next
soon.
week. Yeah,
All right,
real
great.
soon. Less than a week away.
Great.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. Steve, cut it.
Okay, that was. Well, I'm very excited for the new career. That's going to be cool, and I was kind of expecting like a new pack to be launched, so I think this might be quite disappointing for a lot of people. I don't know, like overhyped maybe, but I love the format of Maxis Monthly, and I think it's going to be great to keep us informed. I really loved it, and I loved obviously the social shout outs, especially because I was one of them, but they were really cool. But yeah, I think the stream was overhyped because I was really expecting a new pack or something like that. But I think that might be what they're maybe going to talk about on the socials and on October 11th, was it? So we'll stay tuned to that. It's going to come round eventually. It's kind of a nice little drip of like to break up the drought, but just not what I was expecting. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you thought it was going to be and how you feel now this has happened, and what you feel about the fashion career thingy. I think that's going to be really cool. It's definitely one I can get involved with and see myself actually looking forward to playing through and trying like actively, instead of just thinking, oh, that looks cool and not really touching it, or maybe touching it if I think my sim matches it. But this one I think I'll actually work through, so that's great. But anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching this with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. And also thank you so much to everyone who put it together, and to anyone who was involved for both my channel and Llama Drama. Thank you, Simguru Kate, or anyone who was involved with that. Thank you so much. It's so special to see yourself up on a live stream, and it's just really nice to be recognised, and it's quite touching, so just thank you. And also, before I go, that end bit of the stream that Simguru Romeo was doing, it was actually terrain tools. Like, you can tell I'm not a builder because I had literally no idea what was going on. I was like thinking, I don't think you could do that before. Like, it looks really cool. It look like he's making it look really easy, but I get so confused. Like, because I don't build, I just thought, oh well, we had it in Sims 3. Like, even when he was doing the fashion thing, I was thinking, oh, this seems really familiar, but it's just Sims 3 stuff that's still in my head. So yes, terrain tools, I knew. That's definitely something to get hyped about. I'm really going now. Bye.